Tell you that we have been here at the county building for the past 3 hours, and we have just seen the conditions go from bad to worse. The wind is so strong, it's knocking down branches like this and sweeping them across the street. So right now, I am seeking shelter under the building. Our previous reports, we were in the parking garage, but just watch as I step out into the wind, and you're going to see just the gusts. You can feel the wind. It's difficult to speak, and we have seen the rain coming down towards us, sustained like this for the past 3-4 hours. And if you take a look at the trees, you can just see how strong the wind has been at times, and you can see that people are listening. There is no one out on the streets right now. Earlier, we did speak with a gentleman who is from this area. He was riding his bike, and he told me that he has only seen about half a dozen people on the streets. I've been talking with people in the parking garage. They were staying at this hotel right here, and they tell me one gentleman named John, he has 3 kids, a wife, and he tells me that he's only left Anna Maria Island 3 times in 27 years, first for Charlie, then for Irma, and now for Ian. So people were very concerned about flooding. It looks like we're not going to get a lot of that, but the wind is very serious out here. I have been in touch with county officials, and they tell me they have no reports of injuries, but they do have reports of scattered trees down across this area. There is a shelter order in place right now, so county officials tell me that if you need help in the next 18 hours, you are not going to be able to get it. Fire and EMS are no longer responding to any calls. Now, 100,000 people were in an area where they were told to evacuate. I'm told at 8 a.m. this morning, 2,000 people had evacuated, but 2 hours later, by 10 a.m., an additional 3,000 people went into the shelter right as they locked down the doors of the shelter. And you can see we're right now live on Court Street and on Manatee Avenue, and you can see what the wind is doing to the sign, and we are seeing a gust of wind. You can perhaps see it on the pavement. You can see the water traveling, being carried by the wind. So we are safe. We're going to be out here for the remainder of the evening. Again, happy to report that there's no one out right now, and things are going to get bad here in the next 5 hours. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.